my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. This is Meets Tracell, the YouTube channel. My name is Tracell. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you all are ready for today's video. In case you didn't know by the title, today's video is going to be how I have updated my skin routine. When I say skin, I mean what I do with my face, not necessarily my eyes, but how I highlight, how I contour, how I set it. And I hope you all enjoy today's video. It's going to be real quick. Well, hoping to be quick, and it's going to be super easy. It's really straightforward, and I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. I love you all. Thank you for your support, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's going to be a little bit different today, because this is not the look you're going to be seeing in today's video, because I filmed this video last week and I forgot to film the intro slash outro, so y'all will not be seeing this look. But let me know in the comments below if y'all want to see me film this look. I love y'all. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. For the newbies, thank you for coming back to my channel. For my oldies, I love y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Mwah. Alright guys, so I kind of touched on it in my date night video, some of the new things I've been doing with my skin in terms of priming. But after that date night video, I kind of switched up a couple things in terms of how I set my face. So that is why I'm doing an updated skin routine, as in how I highlight and contour and everything of the sort. So that is why we're here today. So in my date night video, I told you all I use two different primers, and that is because one is mattifying. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Perfecting Primer, and this is the one is more radiant, sorry, and this is the MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base Visage. This gives you a more luminous glow, and I usually apply this to the perimeter of my face. So I'm going to show you what I do. The Revlon goes into my T-zone as usual, because if this is where you get oily, then this is where you need to put the mattifying primer. I also put this on the just underneath my eyes, and that is because even though it is mattifying, it does not dry out the under eyes for me. I know some people need to put something else there that is more dewy so that they don't crease as much, but I prefer to put this because it does not make me crease, and it does not dry out the bottom of my eyes and have them looking crusty. So now that the photo ready is done, I'm going in with the Skin Base Visage by MAC, and I'm just applying this to the perimeter of my face. And I do focus it more on my cheek right here, and also right where I highlight, which is right here. And that is because I do want a more luminous glow in those areas. My cheeks in this area right here and right here tend to dry out a lot, and when it dries out, you see dry patches in my makeup. So I even used a primer that was way too strong for my skin one time, and you saw the dry patches everywhere on my face, and it was hideous. So be careful when you have dry skin. There is no specific foundation that I've been loving lately. I just use whichever one gives me good coverage, and that's that. So today for foundation, I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible Total Coverage in the shade 312 Cocoa. So this is what I do. I pat it into my skin. Full coverage. Y'all know I'm a full coverage kind of girl. And just when I'm almost done blending, not completely done, but almost done, I'm going in with some MAC Prep and Prime on my face, and just blending it all in. So for concealer, lately I've been loving the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Concealer. This is in the shade Dark. If I'm not using this concealer, I usually would use my LA Girl Pro Conceal. Sorry guys, I had to focus for right there. I would usually use my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shades Toffee and Fawn. Toffee is more neutral, Fawn is more yellow. I think they give me the perfect mix because I am a little yellow, but I do think I'm more neutral. And as usual, I will blend this out using my sponge. So now that that's blended out, another thing I love to do recently, I bring my concealer up on my nose. I draw a line down the sides, just so that, you know, everything is snatched. And then I blend it out. And when we're done with all the blending for the concealer, we flip it over back into the foundation side. And as usual, this is not new. We just go around the edges because harsh lines are not our friend. We do not like harsh lines over here at Meets Tracell. We just don't. Recently, I have not been baking at all. I used to bake. I no longer bake. Now I just press this powder into my skin. I'm going in with my Sasha Buttercup powder. And I just press it into the skin until it blends away. I used to bake. I used to be like the biggest baker. I still do it sometimes. You may still see me do it in some of my videos. And usually at this point is where I would then go in with my translucent powder and set the rest of my face. But this is where the switch up has happened. Instead of setting my face with another powder, the rest of my face, sorry, with another powder, and then going in with a contour powder, I decided to just go straight in with the contour powder because, you know, it might give you a more flawless finish. And I usually mix 3 shades. This is my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette. This is the usual thing. I usually mix these. I used to mix these 2 shades because this one is more red and this one is more cool toned, and for me it gives me the perfect blend. And then I realized that I could use the red one as a bronzer, you know, to warm up my skin, and the cool tone one I could use that to contour. So that's why I usually mix them. But now I started including this one because it does also have a bit of an olive / yellow undertone, so I include it. I always do. But yeah, so I go in and I apply it underneath my highlighted areas where I should contour. It gives me a smoother finish because I'm not as caked and I don't need to spray as much Fix Plus in order to get the product to melt into my skin because I didn't apply as much powder, you know. Ten out of 10 times I'm way too lazy to go get another brush to contour my nose, so I just squeeze it together and I just drag it down the sides, and I go from on top by my eyebrows and I drag it down lightly and repeat it on the next side. And then to clean up the nose contour, I'm going in with the setting powder that I would have used earlier. And just do that. Just right where I think needs it. Usually right here it gets really muddy for me and I don't know why, but I think that's just based on how my nose is shaped. And then I just brush it away. I don't leave it there for long. I just brush it away. I'm going to apply my blush first, and I'm using the Sasha Cosmetics Santa Fe blush. apply this on top of my contour. Because this is also another powder. This is why it doesn't really make sense for me to set my entire face with a powder and then have to come back and apply contour powder, because I rarely ever cream contour. Then to have to apply contour powder and then blush powder, like all of it, it's all powder. So after I go in with my blush powder that you could barely see because I'm not a big fan of blush as much, I now take my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade medium deep, and I carve out my contour. And you know, everyone has preferences. Some people prefer to do this with the same powder that they use to set their highlighted areas. I prefer to use one that's closer to my skin tone. I'm going in with my highlight, and I'm using the BH Cosmetics Wild and Radiant palette. I have been applying a lot more highlight lately. I'm being a lot less shy about it, because I used to think, oh my gosh, why so much highlight? It used to be like so much, but now who cares? I'm wearing highlight. I used to be so conscious about how people felt, like, why is she wearing so much highlight? And now I'm like, it ain't on your face, so what's the issue? Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was my updated skin routine. I love how my makeup is now. I would have done the exact same thing today with this look, except with different products. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I hope you all now have, if you all have seen any changes in my look, now you all know why the changes have come about. And I love you all. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to sit here and wait for you all to click that video. Yeah, just click the video. And I'll see you all at my next one.